coming from in here.
What is up, fam? Hope you're having a great day today. My name is Omar. This is my friend James, aka the fam. We've been on a really cool road trip. We are in South Carolina right now. I was gonna upload the video that James and I did yesterday today instead of this one. However, I can't keep spoiling you with haunted videos back to back. So I'm gonna leave that video until Saturday. It was a banger. I mean, it was scary. When we first rolled up to this place, I was like, no, 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 and no. It was crawling with cops monitoring the place, security guards. In fact, we even got chased out of there by police officers. They're trying to keep the safe place from vandals, and of course they're trying to keep people safe, staying out of there. But we want to document history, places from the 1800s. It was an insane asylum, pretty awesome place, very haunted. We're in a small town right now called St. George. We're supposed to be traveling up to North Carolina and then Virginia. Would love for you to be a part of my trip. If you want to come stay at this awesome establishment, this is the Quality Inn, and I stayed in room 157. If you ever come here, take a picture in front of room 157 at the St. George Quality Inn and tag me on Instagram. I will follow you, and then you can touch that like your boy Omar was touching that. All right, not that it matters, but anyways, just messing with you. What's on the agenda?
For today would maybe be a a lot of driving, and possibly a paranormal museum, cryptology paranormal museum.
Ooh, so we might go to a paranormal museum today. This is a last minute.
Well, it's supposed to be haunted also. It's like an actual haunted house that was turned into a
museum.
Paranormal museum.
That was my idea. I wanted to do that.
Yeah, at the funeral home.
But I didn't do it quick enough.
Yep.
If you've ever had an idea taken from you, it didn't get taken from you. Someone else thought of it before you thought of it. Sorry. I'm just kidding. I have no idea what we're gonna be doing today, but I'm sure it's gonna be interesting. I'm glad you could come along for the ride. Make sure to check out my friend James, the fam. A lot of you don't know that he has a YouTube channel. He creates videos, and if you didn't know, he can't see very well, and he still edits his videos. I mean, this guy is a complete savage. He'll go to places alone, blind, and sometimes he gets hurt, sometimes he gets really good footage, so go follow him.
Sometimes that's good. Sometimes he gets hurt. Sometimes he gets really good footage.
Sometimes he falls into holes and scrapes his knee and almost dies.
Yeah, all the above.
So if you want to see James almost die, no, I'm not going to support that. But anyways, yeah, go check him out, man.
Go watch James almost die. I'll send a link in the description.
Okay, so we got a video for you, James almost dying, down below if you want to check it out. We're gonna go eat some breakfast and then we're gonna be on the road. James is such a turd. So we get into Denny's right now and he tells the waitress, oh, hey, you better listen to this guy. He just got out of prison and this and that. What exactly did you say? You should have recorded that.
Walking in and I was just saying some funny stuff. I know, dude, I do the funniest things sometimes, guys, and I never record it. Like, Omar's always like, why didn't you record that? I'm like, dang, I should have. It was really funny. Yes,
that was.
And then afterwards, where she was walking us to a table, and she's like, you guys are good people, even if you have been to jail. Or did get out of jail.
If you're not following us on Instagram, we're gonna be doing like prank wars. I'm gonna upload a clip right now of something that I did earlier. Actually, I did 2 already today.
No nut rag for you.
Who doesn't love some good old-fashioned lotion?
What was that? What was that?
We have a lot of fun. James actually pranked me really good. It was so horrible, bro. Nothing compares to what you did to me on the last video. We were at this abandoned funeral home and it was so dirty. I still can't get the smell out of my head. Like it smelled so horrible in there. He was sweating bullets, took his shirt off, and James is one of these guys that, like, you know how there's some people that
sweat more than others?
Like, I don't really sweat a whole lot. I kind of get jealous of people that sweat, if that makes sense. You did that on purpose.
No, it wasn't us.
Anyways,
There's some people that sweat more than others, and James is one of those guys that he could be just somewhere that's a little bit warm and he's just like dripping with sweat. His shirt was soaking wet with sweat, and I'm getting ready to, like, you know, talk to you guys on camera, and he throws his sweaty shirt on my neck. I was so pissed.
Bro, you should just look at his face. Just look at his reaction.
Bro, I wanted to kick your butt, dude. It was
so mad.
And you were even like, oh, that was so wrong.
Yeah, I was like, that's so wrong. I just did so bad right there. I shouldn't have done that.
So I think 3 mild pranks for James equals one of those. James said he wanted something healthy. He puts so much salt. Well, that's pepper right there, but he usually puts a ton of salt on his food.
He did not. I don't even use salt.
Bro, that bacon is super healthy. Like, super.
Oh, yeah. It's turkey bacon.
That's not a turkey bacon.
Yeah, it's turkey bacon.
Was that grits?
Yeah. Are those not healthy either?
Grits? I don't know. Probably
Wait
not.
till you see what's coming. This is not it, guys. I have one more thing coming.
Another healthy item?
I needed some, like, some energy, some pick-me-up, a nice little healthy snack.
I'll tell you about energy here. This guy just ripped the biggest bomb just a few minutes ago and then tried to blame it on the people behind him. Like, you're such a liar. James farted.
Why would you do that? You're in a restaurant, bro. You're not in the mall. Bro, that was cringy. That was so cringy.
People behind us are cracking up.
Bro.
Are you sure? Was it the people behind me?
That was, yes, that was really loud.
So this is what I got here. Got some squash and zucchini and a veggie omelet. Got some fruit. I did get a little bit of carbs, just a little bit, some wheat toast, but yeah, probably gonna eat all that.
Yeah. You guys want a bite?
I'm gonna show you how you do it here. Okay, here you go. Boop. Okay, James almost got the butter all over your face, so here you go. Want to see James's other healthy meal here? What the hell is that?
This guy's cinnamon on it, and I don't know what that is. And that's ice cream on
Brown
top.
sugar.
Brown sugar, cinnamon, ice cream, a little bit of whipped cream on the side. Like I said, I need some healthy, like a little healthy pick-me-up snack for later today. So,
James butt crack, always showing. Driving right now on our way to somewhere really cool, and we were kind of distracted because I seen a really awesome place to explore. It's a whole abandoned outlet mall, like, you know, like an outlet center, and I cannot believe how much was left behind. Here, I'm gonna show you a little glimpse of it right now. I'm not sure if we're gonna get in or not. Wow. Dude, that whole, it's a whole outlet mall. It's called the Santee Outlets. I mean, it just goes on forever.
it does.
I seen it right off of Interstate 95.
Bro, who knows? Oh, bro, it could be like everything. A Chuck E. Cheese here.
So we got in the abandoned, what it seems like a ghost town. I mean, it looks like The Walking Dead. There are hornets. I don't know if these are hornets or wasps. There's some right there. I won't be giving them any kisses. And there's a nest right there. A nest right there. I mean, they're everywhere. Oh, what? It's a cash register drawer. But no cash. This must have been some kind of office from the looks of it. Not really a retail store. Everywhere I look, there's wasps and hornets. Oh, it's really sad. You know, all the money that probably went into building this place and it's just sitting here now. Lost James. But this isn't really a bad place to lose somebody. Do got my phone on me. Oh, wow. That's what it looks like. I wonder if this was like some kind of party store, like Party City or something. I see the balloons up there. Always am afraid of abandoned places I've never been to. It does make it a little bit more exciting though. you know, the unknown. But please don't do what I'm doing right now. I know a lot of you have tried. I mean, leave it to the professionals, okay? I mean, we get permission to go to these places. A lot of you don't think so, but we do. I see like a stage right there. Wonder if this was like maybe like a Chuck E. Cheese or something. Some kind of kids party store. Or like a kids, you know, where they have arcades and stuff like that. Okay, maybe not. It's definitely a clothing store. What scares me most about going into an abandoned place is animals and squatters, because I have been to some places where there was maybe some homeless people there, and they became extremely territorial because we were in their space. And I could understand that, you know, it's like their home. Where the heck did James go? Did I mention it's 1,000,000 degrees? Now, I don't know if this place is haunted. There is a chance. I mean, you know, why is this place abandoned? You know, sometimes when it's built on sacred land, which has happened before, this could be sacred land, there's a lot of bad juju involved. In other words, bad luck. Maybe that's why this place is abandoned. Whoa, what the hell? No, James ain't over here. I was doing some B-roll shots for this video right now, and at the corner of my eye I could see this door moving, and I thought to myself, James must be walking in there. I walk in here and there is nobody in here. In fact, I left James on the other side of this little ghost town, and he's over there exploring. I have no idea what he sees. I mean, there's a good chance that I'm gonna see some things that he doesn't, and vice versa, so that's why I encourage you to go and watch his video. It's always fascinated me that we could invade nature by building buildings and things like this, but in the end, nature will always take it back, as you can see here. And I bet you this has only been abandoned maybe a few years. It's the only sign that I see left, Bonworth. So this is a clothing store. You know, majority of outlet malls are clothing stores. Okay, I'm in one of the changing rooms right now. I think I'm probably the only one that thinks like this, but there was probably a lot of naked people sitting on this bench right now. Okay, I just kind of let that sink in. There was a lot of dirty booties there. Ew. I mean, how many people do you think came into this room right here and tried stealing something? You know what I mean? Like, you know, sometimes you could put something on. Yeah, I don't know if people still do that. More than likely they have to see what you're bringing into one of these fitting rooms. So you have to leave it with the lady outside, and if there's something missing, they're gonna know. But if they're not paying attention on a busy day, I know some people have done that, like they'll put a shirt on underneath another shirt. I'm not trying to condone anything, okay? Stealing is wrong, and I do not like thieves, all right? Straight up. I wonder why they left this place like this. It's in rough shape, and it doesn't look old. I mean, I'd say like this place is at least 20 years old at the most. Oh, something smells dead in here. Oh, there's something dead. Something dead in here. Oh. This looks like really fancy store. I forgot to mention another thing that I'm fearful of when it comes to abandoned places. Has happened to me once before. Oh gosh, finding a dead body. gosh, it smells so awful in here. Oh, this is the smell. It's coming from in here. Oh, please don't be a dead body. Please don't be a dead body. Oh, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? Oh, I have no idea what that is. It's something dead. Oh, there's maggots all over it. What is that? Oh. Oh. I don't know what that was. Oh my gosh. That was awful. Let me know in the comments. I don't know, it's too hard to tell. It was badly decomposed. I mean, my guess is maybe like a cat. Something that could have been a bobcat. I don't even know. A dog. It could have been a big bird. James! Always losing that guy. Almost thought that was like a chrome colored couch. But that's a air duct, I think. Or air handler. Now, James and I planned on going to this haunted museum, and we had spoke to the owners, got permission to do some Oh, I was letting them know what we had planned for today.
We live, man.
Oh, you're live?
We live.
All right, James doing a live stream right there.
What's up, vloggies? Yo, this place is cool, but it's not as big as I thought.
Bro, it's huge.
Okay,
are you serious?
So right down there is all just parking lot. I could have swore it was even longer than that. Do you think past those bushes there's more stuff?
No.
Another center?
I mean, there could be.
Almost saw it, because it seemed like we remember when we saw it, it just kept going and going and going forever.
I think it's pretty big.
Yeah. All right. Did you see anything cool anywhere?
No, but I walked into this, I don't know, some kind of store over there, and it smelled like something was dead in it. It was bad, and I went and looked, and there was a weird looking creature like on the ground. Yeah.
Where is that?
It's, you'll know when you get there.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if the internet's gonna be good in there, but
The internet's been pretty good.
did you see anything cool?
You can, yeah, we seen a couple things.
Oh, bro, there's something really cool right over there, straight ahead. No, I'm serious.
Whoa! Right there!
There was a giant spider web right away. There was a big spider too. So James hasn't been in here yet. I'm not even gonna tell him. All right.
I think it's time I get a little revenge.
Hey James.
Yeah.
Bro, go in there. I'll go in first if you want.
Okay, yeah, you
Yeah,
go
come on.
first. Yeah, I don't trust the spider webs.
Have you been in here yet?
Nah, I haven't been in this one.
Yeah.
Ouch. Bro, it's still, oh god, it smells. Where is it? The dead thing.
It's in that room over there to the right.
Oh, it's so bad.
Yeah, I can't take it. I almost threw up.
Whoa.
Oh, I can't believe I even went inside there. It's definitely a cool place to explore. I'm glad you guys came along. But yeah, I might give you a little sneak peek at what we're up to tomorrow. We're supposed to be going to, well, we're gonna be going tonight to a haunted museum, but I think it might be closed, so we might go tomorrow. It's in North Carolina. Now this museum, I've never seen a museum like this that mixes paranormal with Bigfoot type stuff. I guess it's called Cryptozoology or I don't know exactly what it's called. But yeah, there's a lot of, I guess, Bigfoot sightings where we're gonna be going, and there's a lot of evidence of Bigfoot type stuff. So I might make a completely different video, maybe trying to explore like Bigfoot sightings and maybe get some evidence together and maybe talk to some people that have witnessed being in contact with Bigfoot. If you want to see something like that, let me know in the comments. I'm trying to switch it up for you guys. I'm not trying to upload haunted videos every day, even though I'm kind of spoiling you with these really cool exploring videos. But I know you love the haunted videos, but I want to give you a lot more. I want to keep doing my haunted videos, but I want to be mixing it up with other type of content, which is probably the reason why you see other videos mixed here on this channel. Something that I'm trying out. This is upload number 23. I'm doing a countdown, and if you're wondering why I'm doing a countdown, a lot of you have been asking like, hey, I thought you weren't uploading videos on this channel anymore. Well, if you've been watching my videos, I've been mentioning it in a lot of them. I'm doing a 30-day trial period of very consistent uploads. I mean, lately I haven't been able to upload, like, I've been trying to upload every day, but if I miss a day, it's because the internet's horrible. Haven't been able to get my videos out, and that did happen last night, and that's why I just went ahead and waited to upload last night's video until Saturday, and plus it's a scary video anyways. But yeah, I'm just trying something different, and at the end of the trial, if I see that it's helped my channel, then I'll continue to upload on this channel. So yeah, if you're wondering. Did you see what was there? So you didn't even get to see it? But it was like a weird, I've never even seen, I didn't even, yeah, it's a weird creature.
Like where though?
It's in that room to the right, and it's right, you walk down. Yeah, there is. There's a room all the way to the end, to the right. What do you think of the air freshener in there?
Bro, I don't know what the hell that is.
Right?
It is bad.
I couldn't even explain what kind of creature that was.
I can't explain the smell.
All right, just to give you an idea of what James' shirt looked like the other day, and he threw it at me.
No, it was way.
Yeah, it was way worse. Yeah, for sure. It's like the only store that has stuff. Oh, look at the pretty seashell. Whoa, check that out. Someone's name tag. I think that's what it looks like. They're probably like, the hell with this job. What the heck is all this? Whoa. $5,000? I always like finding newspapers because more than likely that's the last time this place was open. Yep, 2016. I knew it wasn't that long. I'm not sure what kind of store this was. Well, based off that book, more than likely a fabric store. Whoa, cool. Nothing in there though. We're gonna go ahead and start getting out of here. We have a 4-hour drive to get to North Carolina from where we're at right now. Well, the part of North Carolina that we're gonna be, it's real close to the Virginia state line. If we make it through in time, I will give you a sneak peek at this really neat haunted museum. You know, the one with Bigfoot. I guess there's like haunted dolls in there, and this house originally was a haunted house and they turned it into a museum. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. We explored a lot, and James did too. Like I said, go check out his channel if you want to see more of this place. So we finished exploring that strip mall. We have a pretty long drive to go, but being that we are on Interstate 95, there's always a lot of neat stuff to explore and see. Right now we're in a special place that I haven't seen since I was 14 years old, and it's called South of the Border. So why is South of the Border south of the border?
Well, south of the border of Carolina, obviously, but they actually built this place to represent Southern hospitality, and their actual motto is to take it easy on the road of life. And being that, you know, this is a spot where a lot of people that are taking road trips, you know, and obviously a lot of truckers stop here, they wanted a place to represent what to expect in the South, I guess, as far as good Southern hospitality
and Southern comfort. It looks like this place was probably built in the 1960s. It's kind of dead. Like there's really not a lot of action out here. I mean, you see like one car here and there. I mean, it'd be really sad if this became abandoned one day and there's barely anybody out here. And it actually looked kind of cool abandoned.
1949, bro.
1949, okay, I was close. And that looks like freaking Epcot. Well, there goes Pedro. Right there, that's his legit name. And there's some Mexican heritage out here. Kind of reminds me of something I would see in, like, you know, our drive from Vegas to Cali. It kind of reminds me of something we'd see out there.
Maybe.
But we're on the east side. So yeah, that's south of the border, and we're already in, I think we're in North Carolina already. Is south of the border in North Carolina?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm not sure. It's either south or north.
Okay, look, right there. North Carolina state line. So we're not, I guess we're still in South Carolina, but we're...
That's really cool.
Yeah. Just thought I'd show you that right quick. Pretty awesome place, and hot. It's really hot outside. Whoa! Okay, my temperature gauge in my car says 98 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow.
I mean, this is hotter than Florida, although it doesn't feel as hot as Florida because it's not, I mean, it's humid, but it's not as humid as Florida.
Yeah, like Florida.
But in Florida, I don't think you realize, like, we barely break the 90s. We maybe get up to like 91, 92. I mean, unless you're in your car and you got the doors closed and the AC off, it's gonna be a lot hotter, but outside wise, I mean, I don't know. I've seen some other states get hotter than us. So we're definitely in Bigfootville. Yeah, if I was Bigfoot, I would definitely live out here. There's absolutely nobody out here. I mean, there's not even little roads. If there are, they're all dirt roads. I mean, barely anybody lives out here. It's crazy. We're about 13 minutes away from our location. Only thing that kind of hurts us is the place closes at 7 and we're gonna be getting there maybe 10 minutes before they close. They did say that they were gonna give us permission to film there. I'm not sure if they're gonna allow us to film there today, but I will give you a sneak peek of this awesome place. Maybe we might film at a later time. I mean, I'm not sure if it's gonna be tonight, but we're wanting to do like a paranormal type 3 a.m. challenge there, as well as get some more info on Sasquatch and like whatever they have there. I guess they have evidence of Bigfoot sightings, and I don't know exactly what they have. We're gonna find out. Got a small little issue here. Well, 1, we're in the middle of nowhere, and 2, I may run out of gas, and 3, there's no internet. So like, when we leave here, I don't even know how to get wherever it is we have to go. Well, we're going to Virginia.
Yeah, dude, we don't even know how to go.
Yeah. Don't know how to get there from where we're at. I mean, we're really in the middle of nowhere.
Bro, I can't even make a phone call. Look, no cellular service. So if we run out of gas, we are scrooged, bro.
Yeah, this isn't good. I think I have a quarter tank, and there's no gas stations out here.
Oh, wait, it's another. This whole 30 minutes. Okay.
I swear I've seen somebody peek through one of those windows and look at me right now. Now, from what I was told, this was a haunted house already, and they started bringing the paranormal, like haunted dolls and stuff in here, and they're mixing it in with some Bigfoot research stuff. Name of this place is called the Cryptozoology and Paranormal Museum, and you could visit their website. It's crypto-para.org. There it goes right there, and can't wait to go in here. Oh, I see it. What?
Is that crazy? Now this is like a regular security system. This is sending on an app. It's sending all.
Oh, right there.
Yep. Now the reason it's jerky, this thing takes a series of 5 still frames. We see them with our eye. They're actually very fluid. They move very smooth. Tend to be higher frequency than us, a little quicker than we're moving.
What?
Is that crazy though?
That's insane. So that was called from your security cameras?
Yeah, we have it in the other room. That's the room with the casket. And this, we're covering Miss Beasley here. Miss Beasley moves, so I'm trying to catch her moving. And we don't catch her, we catch a shadow person, which we see all the time.
A leisurely drive through the North Carolina countryside on Highway 4 brings you to Littleton.
It's a small town of 650
Hey,
people.
look, that's Steven.
Small towns often hold secrets, but the secrets here are sometimes unexplained.
We were shocked.
It's my daughter.
We were not expecting a town of less than 650 people to have ghost activity.
You heard right, ghosts.
For some reason, this town is a live wire. Within a year down here, we had so many things happen with seeing shadow people, marbles appearing.
They were even more shocked to find out they weren't the only ones.
When we spoke to the neighbors, they actually all made it clear that there's a lot of activity, not just in our house, but all over town.
It turns out everybody had stuff going on in their homes. Even the mayor at the time, he goes on about how I don't believe in ghosts and proceeds to tell us 10 ghost stories about seeing his mother in the house.
We figured
No kidding.
the town, since it is so small, should capitalize on what it has. If what it has is ghosts, let's go for it.
So we started doing these weekend ghost tours. We thought it would be a seasonal weekend thing. Well, it really takes off.
One of the most haunted places in town is a house known as the Dollhouse. Now, normally paranormal investigations, they're done at night, but we're going to head inside during the daytime to see what we can catch.
Does anybody live there?
Nope. 0.5 over here. Wow. Okay, we get something.
It was built in 1877 by my great-great-great-grandfather.
For Ruby Reed, the dollhouse is a childhood home.
It's been a lot of years.
She the one that saw the doll talking? It was her?
Years.
But an encounter a few years ago was just too weird, even for her.
Came back at
Are all those dolls
11
still there?
o'clock at night.
Few
And as
souls.
I walked in, this doll said, "Mama, I'm hungry. Applesauce, please." And it really frightened me.
Literally, at that point, I said, "You mind if we do an investigation?" Show off. Right when I won't record.
Whoa.
That's the REM pod, right? Yeah.
You're really good at
That's
that meter.
this
Can
thing
you do
right here.
something else?
If you get close to it. If you guys are ever in Littleton, North Carolina, come check this event out that they are hosting. It's all about Bigfoot. And hey, check this out. Steven was sharing with me this picture. This is the closest that he's ever gotten to getting Bigfoot on camera or seeing a Bigfoot. And you've seen some, I guess, some footprints, huh?
We've got lots of prints.
Lots of prints, huh? Oh, there's one right there.
And I'm usually the one following up after the reports.
Now, what's really cool about this museum that kind of shocked me is that it's free to go to. But I would recommend putting a donation here in the box and signing the list. And of course, sharing your experiences with social media, because this place really is in the middle of nowhere, but it's very, very popular. Only 2 years, right?
Yep.
And this place is blown up. It's been on the Travel Channel. They've done documentaries here. Awesome place. And its rise to fame has been very quick.
This is a globe we have from other people from other countries that have come in a short period. This is how much it's become an international destination. Go figure.
Hey, wait, there's nobody from Florida.
Well, we don't have the states in here. Actually,
Oh, okay.
A few people keep on sticking pins in. We're worried about people from other countries.
From other
we
countries.
have a sign-in book for everyone from the
We got
States.
South Africa.
We had a movie director come in from Beijing, China. She actually signed. We're actually on our third book here.
Oh, nice. People from Australia have come here. Awesome. New Zealand. Yeah.
We've had a bunch of people from Russia. We had a woman from Russia about last week. But we have all kinds of stuff. Really cool hats, shirts, stuff to help support this crazy place. So
Yeah.
you want to move in
Awesome.
your neighborhood? This is the place to get your stuff.
And of course, they have Ouija boards. And I'm going to show you some haunted dolls here in a second.
That is the coolest Ouija board I've ever seen right there.
Yeah, that's a welcome mat Ouija board. And then there's is that like a cutter?
That's a cheese board.
A cheese board. Okay, my bad.
This is actually given to us by one of the families that comes here. So we have events. We actually put this out, and of course we serve the food on the casket in the other room. We'll put the food out this way. We can have cheese and stuff. Is that cool?
Yeah.
What's this doll's
It's
deal?
just another doll was handed off to us. We've got dozens of them. You
Okay.
can see in the other room. Like the paranormal room's not quite done. I've lost my 2 interns. They didn't die. They went back to school. And one was 16, one was 14. They did a phenomenal job. Hopefully we get them back next summer. But this is how busy it is. We have days, like today's a little sluggish. Today we probably have about 30 people in. We have days we've done 150 people through this crazy museum. So it's just nuts.
These are actual molds that you
Those
guys...
are copies of copies. These are originals here.
Oh, okay, these
are
are
out
original.
off J. Pope Road in historic Halifax. This one's here out of Tiffany Merrill's backyard. That's the woman that actually had the sighting the block behind us. That was January the 8th, 2016. Medoc Mountain State Park's a real hotbed. And that's where we're having our Bigfoot Festival. That's September 15th. That's going to be a big event. We have a lot of keynote speakers coming in. We're going to do a hike, a lot of stuff.
Does anybody need to sign up for that, or can they just show
Just
up?
show
or?
up. It's free. Basically, once again, we'll be selling stuff there. We're going to have 50-50 raffles. We're going to have all kinds of...
And that's in the city of...
That's going to be actually in the Medoc Mountain State Parks, and there's no real cities around here. We got towns and counties. So it's down in Hollister, but it's in the county of Halifax.
Is that North Carolina?
And that's where sightings have been reported too, right?
That's where these actually have come through. These are some of the prints out of Medoc Mountain. I was just out with a woman yesterday. She was driving me around, showing me places. They've had multiple sightings, and I was just sharing some of the stories with you. They talked about beating one to death when it was in a building. They actually set fire to get it out. And this goes back almost 70 years ago. So we got crazy stories from one extreme to the other. It's just it's amazing the stuff we got coming in.
And that was like, what, 50 years ago or something?
That was 70 some years ago.
Oh, okay.
She said the woman was in her 80s and she was a child when it happened. So But we have the most recent sighting. Well, I got one yesterday. They said it was about a week old. But besides that, the one that's reported to the museum is about 30 days old out of Medoc Mountain State Park. So it's constant. These things are, I mean, I had no idea what a hotbed this place was. So.
Steven moved out here from New York to kind of escape the taxes. I understand that because I lived in New York State. Now, I love New York State, don't get me wrong. But if you're, you know, wanting to get away from high taxes and stuff, Florida's a good place to come to, but I guess North Carolina and a small town considered Littleton, North Carolina, with what, 600 people?
650 people.
650 people. But this is creepy. What's the deal with this casket?
This is a real casket. This is a casket that's actually called a loaner casket. So let's say you have a loved one, you're going to have a cremation, but you want to put them out for a viewing. You could rent this for the day. It'd be roughly $350 for the day.
So it's a rental. I never heard of that.
It actually makes sense. I mean, my mom passed away. I have a sister who's handicapped, and I had to buy a casket because my mom wanted to be cremated, but I wanted my sister to see her one last time, some kind of closure. It was a waste of time. Katrina didn't care, but basically I was just trying to do the right thing, and that cost me $2,400 or something like that for the day. Or day, 4 hours, whatever it was. So you supposedly cremated with her. But here, it makes sense. At $350, you can get a nice casket, lay them out for the day, and they say somewhere between 50 and 60 bodies are going through this. This one was not used anymore because it was leakage from a body. And if you want me to gross you out, I can show you the leakage stain.
I want to be grossed out.
Really? What the heck there is?
Okay, after smelling that, what we smelled earlier? Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. You want to see this?
Yeah.
Okay, come around this side.
Okay.
And it's going to stink in here a little bit. Febreze can only do so much. Really heavy lead. You guys see it?
Oh, yeah.
Where is it? There's all this discoloration here. See all the fluids?
Even right here.
Yeah, down the feet.
That's all body fluids.
Yeah.
Gross. That's really cool, though.
That is cool. I'm going to close it slow. You want to get a face full of that.
Oh, yeah, that kind of smelled.
So what's the story behind this guy right here?
That's Miss Beasley. That's the very first item that was given to us in the museum. Miss Beasley is the haunted item. She actually moves. Now, the woman that got her bought her at a flea market. It just reminded her of her childhood. Basically, was not into the paranormal. She brings it home. Next thing you know, there's movement on it. Heard about us doing the ghost hunts, brought it to us. And I said, sure, we'll take it. We sat her in a chair, pretty much where the Bigfoot statue is now. Then she just sat in this... basically a rocking chair. We had no antique that came with the house. And since she sat there, after a while we realized we're getting movement off us. I don't know if the dogs are touching her or someone else is poking her. So basically what we do is we build the box and stick her in the box. Now we have her, she's controlled. Yeah. Since she's in the box control, we've had 3 major movements, which is actually...
Wow, look, it's all locked up.
And we've had about 10 minor. Now some of the minor
got
could
that
be
locked up.
vibrations.
Is this where that spirit or that shadow figure was
Right
caught?
where you are there, we caught the shadow.
Whoa.
That's what it's building up to. We put a camera on her now. Now we haven't caught her actually moving since we've had the camera here. Here's the camera here, which actually I have to turn on and reset. It's not working for some reason. And but basically we did catch a shadow person moving through the hallway, which we've been seeing shadow people since day one. Like I said, this house has an underground stream in it. We have a hidden room on the 2nd floor. This is a crazy old house.
And you have clowns too.
Yeah, we have a lot of items that aren't already in here. This room's got to be set up.
Well, what is that?
That's part of the famous fake section we have, like the jackalope, the fur-bearing fish.
So that's not real.
No, it's an artist rendition, artist version of the Fiji mermaid, which he made. He actually does a nice job. He's actually done a couple pieces for us.
Nice. That's really cool. So he has cameras all over this place trying to catch movement, and he has before. He does have a YouTube channel where he's posted a couple of things. I'll leave a link down below so you can check out. And there's also some Travel Channel documentaries about this place. You'll see Steven in some of those videos.
Yeah, here's one of the creepier things we've got donated to us. This is a haunted hay crane. This is actually out of Granite Falls, North Carolina, which is like 16 miles above Hickory. We got an email from this family saying in 1963, a family member hung themselves from this. Since then, they've had a series of horrific events. Wow. Multiple suicide attempts, drugs, alcohol. 5 tornadoes hit the farm. They live in Tornado Alley.
A lot of bad luck, huh?
Yeah, just a constant bad luck. A friend of theirs was swinging from the rope on this thing. See, we're getting all kinds of activity, and we do. And that's what I'm saying. This thing is alive, and we get activity now. These pick up disturbance in electrical magnetic field. This is just a K2 meter. We have millimeters, tons of different equipment. I showed you guys some of the other equipment we have that's made for us. But here, now if a piece of metal gets magnetized, it can pick this up. This is not magnetized here. But we get activity off this rope, and this is the actual rope someone hung themselves. So I get a little hit there. There's no reason why we should be getting activity off this rope. See?
Oh wow, look at that.
Wow. And this is just constant stuff. We smudge this device, this haunted hay crane, every day, just to keep it mellow. But this is the kind of nutty stuff we get.
Can I ask you a question? When you seen that shadow person, was that before or after you got this? Or have you always? It was before,
We've been seeing shadow
okay.
people since day one.
That's part of the house, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, it was already here.
This house is, that's how it all started. That's because the house had the activities, how we ended up doing it. It's like, as I say, people, life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. It gives you a haunted house, you do ghost hunts, and that's how it kind of started.
Yeah,
I've done documentaries in the paranormal. I've been into it for years. My wife, not at all. We were not looking for a haunted house. If we knew the house had activity, my wife never let me buy the place. We bought the house. We weren't even living here the first year. It became real obvious, real quick. Things were happening. Things moving. We've had contractors walk off the job. My youngest
I
daughter,
read that.
Yeah.
Read that online,
My
yeah.
youngest daughter Heather won't even stay here. We have family now. We purposely bought a house between New York, New Jersey, and Florida, and we figure it was a halfway point for people. We have people that, oh thanks, I'll get a hotel room. You know? No interest in staying. We have 5 bedrooms on the 2nd floor. I showed you guys video of the upstairs. We have cameras. The 3rd floor of this house is huge. It's not finished. We've had sensitives come in and talk about the spirit of a little boy shunned to the 2nd and 3rd floor. We go up there and look, and she says he's got toys hidden. We go up there, she points to a spot, and sure as hell we find these toys hidden. It's just crazy, crazy place. We found that chamber pot in the hidden room on the 2nd floor. The hidden room, you walk into a closet, there's a panel on the side.
What'd you find?
The panel, that chamber pot down there.
Oh, the pot, okay.
Secret room inside a haunted house. That's pretty neat.
Cryptozoology and Paranormal Museum. We weren't able to film here at night, but it's okay. We're actually gonna come back and spend a lot more time here. We're gonna go check out another place. It's called the Doll House. Dolls have been reported not only moving, but speaking. This is gonna make a great day trip and a night trip. We're also thinking about going squatching. Let me know in the comments if you wanna see us investigate this haunted house, but not only this haunted house, but go squatching. I'm gonna go ahead and start concluding this video. If you haven't already, make sure to like it and go check out my boy James the Fam. Link will be down below in the description. I gotta go for now, but before we leave, give me a kiss. Peace.